blues fans, glad you made it. Welcome to another episode of This Week in the Blues. I'm your host, Jimbo Big Train Madsen with Big Train and the Locomotives. It's our look at blues history 1 week at a time. We have a really good episode this week, so let's take a look at what happened.
April 30th is the birthday of slide blues guitarist Homesick James, born in 1910 in Somerville, Tennessee. And his real name? It's been listed as John William Henderson, James Williams, or James Williamson. Same goes for when he was born. He's claimed 1905, 1910, or 1914, while his union records give 1924. So, who knows? Reverend Gary Davis was born on April 30th as well. His finger-picking style was a unique multi-voice produced solely with his thumb and index finger, and has influenced the likes of Bob Dylan, The Grateful Dead, and Keb Mo, just to name a few. One more April 30th birthday. Blues guitarist Frankie Lee Sims was born in New Orleans back in 1917. He released 9 singles during his career. His 1953 track, Lucy May Blues, was a regional hit, and there's a great version of it by Buddy Guy and Junior Wells on their Alone and Acoustic album. Blues maestro Little Walter was born on May 1st in 1913. His revolutionary approach to the harmonica had a strong impact on succeeding generations, and it fundamentally altered many of the expectations of what was possible on blues harmonica. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2008, and the only artist to be inducted specifically as a harmonica player. May 1 is the birthday of blues singer Ada Scott Brown, who was born this day way back in 1890. She's probably best known for her recordings of Ill Natural Blues, Break-O-Day Blues, and Evil Mama Blues. The godfather of soul, Mr. Dynamite, and soul brother number 1, James Brown, was born on May 3rd in 1933. In a career that lasted more than 50 years, he influenced the development of several music genres. Brown was one of the first 10 inductees into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame at its inaugural induction in New York on January 23rd in 1986. And I'll spare you my James Brown imitation. You're welcome. On May 5th, 1937, the blues standard Good Morning Schoolgirl was recorded by Chicago blues harmonica pioneer Sonny Boy Williamson. A variety of artists have recorded versions of the song, usually calling it Good Morning Little Schoolgirl. Sonny Boy Williamson recorded it during his first recording session for Bluebird Records in Aurora, Illinois. May 5th marks the birthday of Piedmont blues guitarist Blind Willie McTell. He was born blind in one eye and lost his remaining sight by late childhood. He never produced a major hit record, but had a prolific recording career with different labels under different names in the 1920s and 1930s. Let's end this with a Ghost of Mississippi story by the name of Kid Bailey. We don't know his date of birth, and it's believed he died sometime after 1960. 2 of his known recordings have survived: Rowdy Blues and Mississippi Bottom Blues. They were recorded during his one documented recording session on September 5th in 1929 at the Peabody Hotel in Memphis, Tennessee. Well, we just covered some of the highlights here. If you want to know more about these artists or other things that happened this week in the blues, be sure to follow our social media pages or visit our website. We'll have a new episode next week, so we'll see you then.